It's a bad seed, and somebody had to do it. And it should have been done sometime during a 47-year period, because so much death has been caused by them, so much unbelievable death. From Germany too. Germany's been hit. Everybody's been hit by them. It's an evil ideology, and I've never been. Look, I've done a lot of good things. So many people are saying thank you, thank you, thank you. You see it in the streets of Los Angeles. They have thousands of people. I saw it the other day. Pictures of Donald Trump, and I'm looking. I'm on the phone, probably talking to you, and I'm looking, and I see my picture. I say, oh no, it's another, protest. I see and then I started saying, boy, they were very friendly people. And then I saw a woman hugging the picture of me. I said, what's going on? And it turned out to be these are Iranian people that live in the United States.
So many.
Thousands and thousands. You saw the rallies. And in New York, too, they had a big rally by pictures all over the place. The fact is that people are happy what we did. And you could never, and I've always said it, you could never have had true peace in the Middle East if Iran was allowed to go, even beyond the nuclear. If Iran was allowed to have look at all the missiles they built. A lot have been now taken out by us, and a lot have been expended. But they have thousands of missiles in a fairly short period of time. And I'll go two things. The attack that we did, known as Midnight Hammer, had we not done that, Iran would have had a very powerful nuclear weapon within 1 month. We did it. It was great timing, but, and you've been able to see that too. The other thing was Barack Hussein Obama made maybe the worst deal I've ever seen, because he gave all power in the Middle East to Iran. He went the exact opposite way, and I terminated that. If I didn't terminate that deal, they would be sitting with a massive nuclear weapon 3 years ago, which would have been used already on Israel at least, and other countries also. And we wouldn't be talking about it right now. But if I didn't terminate the deal that Obama made, giving them everything, including plane loads of cash. Do you remember the airplane flew over there? It was a Boeing 757. There was two of them, loaded. They took out all the seats. It was loaded with green cash. So much cash that it was in Virginia, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. They got all the cash from all the banks. They put it, and they flew it to Iran. I never knew a president had that power. I'm going to maybe try it sometime if it's okay. I think I'm going to do it. I'll fly it somewhere. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. 2 planes loaded from floor to ceiling, big planes, Boeing 757s, taken over there and given cash. In addition to that, he was giving them billions of dollars. But worse, he was giving them the right to have the path to a nuclear weapon. And that deal expired. A lot of people said, oh, you terminated it. Well, it was going to be terminated anyway because it expired. It gave them the right to have top-of-the-line nuclear weapon. If they had, because they're crazy, just like the people on my right during the State of the Union. I looked at them, I said, you're crazy? These people are crazy. And if they had a nuclear weapon, they would have used it. All right, how about 1 or 2 more?
Mr. President.
Go ahead, please.
You just heard that the president is thinking about punishing Spain. What are your thoughts spontaneously on this, and what can you do to?
Well, the answer on that is quite simple. We are trying to convince Spain to catch up with the 3% or 3.5%, which we agreed on in NATO. And as the president said, it's correct. Spain is the only one who is not willing to accept that. And we are trying to convince them that this is a part of our common security, that we all have to comply with these numbers. And this is 3.5 for military and another 1.5 for our military infrastructure. So Spain has to comply with that.
Spain has been very, very uncooperative. And so has UK. Now, the second one is shocking, but this is not the age of Churchill. I will say the UK has been very, very uncooperative with that stupid island that they have, that they gave away and took a 100-year lease, having to do with perhaps indigenous people claiming the island. that never even saw the island before. What's that all about? And they ruin relationships. It's a shame. It's and that country, UK, and I love that country. I love it. My mother was born there. I love it. My mother was born there. My father was born. Right? He knows all about my father. My father was born there. So, you know, very places that you sort of automatically very feel warmly about. But the UK, what they're doing with energy and what they're doing with immigration is horrible. You have the North Sea. Somebody said yesterday, what would you do if you were the UK? Open up the North Sea. They got windmills all over the place that are ruining the country, ruining the landscapes, ruining the beautiful fields. Open up the North Sea. It's one of the greatest. Think of it. They buy their energy from Norway, which gets the energy, the oil, from the North Sea. So Norway drills in the North Sea and sells it to UK.
Yes,
and
White
UK has
Houseൽ
the better part.
ഡൊണാൾഡ് ട്രംപ് മാധ്യമങ്ങളെ കാണുന്നതിനൊപ്പം ജർമ്മൻ ചാൻസലർ ഫ്രെഡറിക് മെർസ് കൂടി അദ്ദേഹത്തിനോടൊപ്പം ഉണ്ട്. ചില പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഇറാനുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട്, ഇറാനിലെ സംഘർഷവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ ട്രംപ് വ്യക്തമാക്കിയാണ്. അതിൽ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടത് മുൻ ഭരണകൂടത്തിൽ അതിൽ ബരാക് ഒബാമയെ പേരെടുത്ത് വിമർശിക്കുകയാണ് ട്രംപ് ഇപ്പോൾ ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. മധ്യപൂർവേഷ്യയിൽ ഇറാനെ ഇത്രയും വലിയ ശക്തിയാക്കി മാറ്റിയത് അത് ബരാക് ഒബാമയാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ മോശം തീരുമാനമാണ്. അത് തെറ്റായിപ്പോയി എന്ന് തെളിയുകയാണ് നിലവിലെ അവിടുത്തെ സാഹചര്യങ്ങൾ പരിശോധിക്കുമ്പോൾ. പ്രത്യേകിച്ചും 2 ബോയിങ് വിമാനങ്ങളിലായി കോടിക്കണക്കിന് ഡോളർ അത് കൊണ്ടുപോയി ഇറാന് കൊടുത്തതൊക്കെ ബരാക് ഒബാമയാണ് എന്ന രീതിയിലുള്ള വിമർശനം ഇപ്പോൾ കടുപ്പിക്കുന്നു ട്രംപ്. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ സ്പെയിനെയും UK ഒക്കെ തന്നെ ഈ വിഷയമായി ചേർത്ത് വെച്ചുകൊണ്ട് അവരെ തള്ളിപ്പറയുകയാണ്. വളരെയധികം നിസ്സഹകരണമാണ് ഈ രാജ്യങ്ങളുടെ ഭാഗത്തുണ്ടാകുന്നത് എന്നുകൂടി ട്രംപ് വ്യക്തമാക്കുന്നു. ഇറാനെതിലുള്ള ആക്രമണം കടുപ്പിക്കും, അതിൽ നിന്ന് പിൻവലിയില്ല എന്നുകൂടി സൂചിപ്പിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു അമേരിക്കൻ പ്രസിഡന്റ്. അവിടെ
ലോകത്തെവിടെയായാലും ഏത് സമയത്തും 24 വാർത്തകളും ഓഗ്മെന്റഡ് റിയാലിറ്റി പാക്കേജുകളും എക്സ്പ്ലെയിനറുകളും വിശദമായി കാണാൻ ഞങ്ങളുടെ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാം.